I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not? You and I, there's a new
Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another Skyforge video. Now, before we get into today's video guys, I do just want to say a few things and stuff like that. Number one, special shout out to my new Pantheon, the Red Cloud Syndicate, and the Pantheon leader, She Corrupted. She's been so, just amazing and everything like that, making me feel welcome in the Pantheon and stuff, and they've been wanting to help me catch up in Skyforge and everything like that, because as you guys know, I am very behind in Skyforge thanks to the PSN ban that I had a few months ago on my other PlayStation account, which was Roxas Salvatore. And ever since, I've just been, trailing in the background, trying to catch up and stuff like that. And it's been a rough, long road. And Skyforge just recently, as of 2 days ago, started another generation. We are now fighting the demons again. And I just, I had a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about in today's video. And, I just wanted to get you guys' insight and thoughts on it. And I want to thank you guys so much for just always being there. Like, one thing about you guys, like, regardless of supporting my channel, but like the cool thing about this YouTube thing is I can look at you, I literally look at you guys as friends. Like, I can talk to y'all about anything bugging me with a game. If I want to make a video and rant about something, or just talk the shit, or whatever, I can do that. And you guys are okay with it. Y'all always leave supportive comments and things like that. There's a few douchey and hardcore ones here and there, but so what? I have no problem taking critical feedback. So the guys who leave the critical feedback all the time, I appreciate y'all too. You guys that like to tap the dislike button just because there's something I did in that video that pissed you off, I appreciate you, man. I don't mind. I like honest feedback. You guys mean a lot to me. I just wanted to say that before we get in here, but I'm really considering this action this time around, and I'm purposely going to tag a lot of the my.com staff in here, so hopefully they actually feel and understand what the hell I'm saying in this video, and this just isn't something that they write off. But I'm seriously considering dropping Skyforge. I've been trying for over a year. I said something about it on Twitter the other day. The thing is, guys, I love this game. I love this game, despite the little pay to win things. Despite the repetition of it, I love this game, man. This game is fun to me. Every time I wake up and there's a new invasion, a new generation of gear to grind, and getting my mythical and all that stuff. Even if I do it all in day one sometimes, man, I love this game. I love how it is. I love the setting. I love the classes. I hate how you have to get the classes, but I just the more I see with this game, and the more that just happens over time, the more I feel like they don't care, or they're just not listening to the community and looking out for our best needs, interests, and wants. And I learned that recently, and I do want to make a big apology in this video as well to every person that I've ever said that it's easy to catch up in Skyforge. I owe you a dearest apology. If I knew your names, I would say your names in this video one by one. Like, if I really remembered every single person I said that to, I would seriously call your names out specifically one by one and give you an honest apology in this video. But catching up in this game is the most brutal, grindy, pay-to-win filled thing I've ever done in my life. Now, guys, keep in mind, I got banned off PlayStation with my old PSN account 3 or 4 months ago. I am still not caught up to the current generation of gear. I have been grinding for 1/3 of a year, almost 1/3 of a year. Now, guys, keep in mind something here. You know, if you're going to hit the comments and say, well, oh man, you just ain't doing enough because I did it and blah 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 blah. Guys, you are talking to a man who has ran through the full storyline of Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Ward and Stormblood 3 times. So trust me, I know what a long, lengthy grind is. I know what it's like to have to do things over and over. I've replayed through Neverwinter twice and through a few expansions. I know what it's like to... So you guys have seen me make a few PlayStation IDs now since this channel's been active. So a lot of you know that I know what it's like, you know, to make progress, to have to repeat some things. I know the definition of a tedious grind. I've played Warframe on 3 different PlayStation IDs and 2 different platforms. And we all know how grindy Warframe is. So before you want to jump into the comments section with that kind of stuff, I want you to just think about what you're about to type, you know, just before you do it. But I do my directives every day. I run, you know, as many bastions as you know my life will allow me to, and I'm still not caught up now. I've made significant progress in that time. I'm just about 200,000 might. But things just haven't gone the way that I planned. Now, a lot of you are probably looking at my explanation here and thinking, you know, well, you're going to quit the game because you can't catch up. That's pretty stupid. That's not the whole piece of the pie here. But I'm going to hope that a lot of people have enough common sense to realize that that's a lot of time. For nearly 3 or 4 months is a lot of time invested to achieve absolutely nothing and still be behind. I'm going to hope a lot of people can realize that. But like I was saying, it's just that they really don't seem to care much about what the player base says and what the player base feels. And I have a lot of examples to prove this. Now, I'm not going to screenshot a lot of these things because, you know, I don't want to call anybody out. But there was even a point in time where I saw a My.com employee justify their pay to win and just make the statement on Twitter saying, well, guess what? You guys cry it's pay to win, but y'all are still playing it. Now, what kind of mentality is that for a company to have? You know, I don't know about you guys, but if people are saying that about my game, I want to alleviate it as, you know, as much as possible. And the thing is, right, I've given the easy suggestion about this 1,000 times. Like, the pay-to-win side of Skyforge doesn't bother me too much. And I have a PvP record that just proves that. There's been so many people who have bought, you know, little legendary pay-to-win weapons and all that stuff, and I've beat their face in PvP. Like, personally, to my opinion, for you to get a true paid advantage in Skyforge, it costs a lot of money. And if you're willing to spend that kind of money just for that little bit of prestige and might gain, I honestly think you're crazy. But there are people that do it, and, you know, if they do that, then hey, you know, all power to them. But that's not my style. But like I said, the pay to win aspect in this game, it really doesn't bother me too much. I think we can all say fairly that I've been a very lenient person about that. But I've offered the suggestion of a simple credits to Argent system 1,000 times, which has just been overlooked and ignored. And I'm always hit with the lovely thing of, oh, well, you know, some chests have the ability to drop 2,000 Argents by RNG. If you get first place on the invasion board, you can get 250 Argents in a day. That's enough to buy one stimulant for the thousands of bastions that are in the game. So I guess, I mean, you know, if I get, you know, 250 Argents a day, I guess after 1,000 days, I can clear 1,000 bastions. That sounds very logical, right? But Guys, between this system, the battle royale, the freaking the demon invasion coming back again, Xbox literally just ran that on Generation 2. And I'm not even just saying that to defend Xbox. I think PlayStation, they just had demons again two invasions ago as well. 2 or 3 if I'm not mistaken. Demons were just here not long ago. And we get a repeat of that instead of something we haven't had already. Or at least, you know, since the Xbox players knew something they haven't had already. Because they're on, what, Generation 5 or 6, so they haven't experienced every alien race in the game yet. So why the demons were brought back again, I don't know. And the emphasis and focus and amount of marketing effort put into the Battle Royale is honestly ridiculous. These guys are just trying to push something that the community has made it absolutely clear that they don't want. And I'll show you guys screenshots of the Skyforge Battle Royale video and my Battle Royale video, which, you know, has a very negative take on the mode, making it very clear that the community did not want this. And they're still going hard to push it out anyway. I've made so many suggestions for this game to fix things, it's unreal. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been very apparent and made very clear that the old way of earning classes, the 3 million credit way, was a lot better than this whole silly Sparks of Transformation deal. Because at least that's feasible. The best way to grind Sparks is in modes that not too many people play because they are still pretty terribly balanced and they took so long to put a little bit of balancing in them that just half the community that plays the game don't really care for the modes anymore because they just got so tired of waiting. Skyforge has been yelling for PvP to be fixed since the vanilla PC days, and they just now fixed PvP in 2018. This is a game that's been out since what, 2014, 2015? It's about to be 2019 in a couple months. Yeah, anybody see anything wrong with this, or am I just going crazy? Like, man. And then there's just, you know, a lot of things that, you know, just didn't make sense. The Grove Walker, great class, but I know the survey that was sent out when people were voting for a new class. I know for a fact the majority vote was not for the Grove Walker. But don't get me wrong, I am very grateful to Grove Walkers here. It's definitely a much appreciated add-on to the caster section of the classes. And I'm not even just saying that because I'm salty and wanting a samurai, but that's just, you know, that's just me personally, you know, how I feel. Because a lot of the community responded when I first announced that survey, and I saw what the comments said for the classes people wanted, and there weren't many Druid or Grove Walker comments. But I really don't feel like this game has the community's best interest in time. Now, don't get me wrong, I want to keep playing the game. I want to support it for, you know, the people who are here on the channel for Skyforge content. So, like, when news and updates and things come out with this game, you know, I'll make videos on that. I'm a console MMO enthusiast. That's what I do. I just personally don't know if I'm going to continue investing the time that I have been with this game over this past year. Like, I have supported this game tremendously. I've played it on 2 different platforms. I have probably spent over $1,000 on this game alone. I have given away so many different packs and goodies for this game that I can't even remember the names of half of them. And, you know, I've given the developers, community managers, everyone so much feedback that's unreal. And speaking of that, man, the offices of my.com seem so unorganized. Every time I turn around, there's a new community manager. There's somebody else I gotta get in contact with for different information. And that's no offense to any of the newer community managers, but it makes things confusing. My problem with Skyforge is it seems to be losing its identity, and I don't know if it's the game or if it's just the developers that they don't know what they want this game to be anymore. And the thing that pisses me off the most is this game has so much potential. God, they were doing things right. They balanced the open world areas, made it so everyone was low level in those areas, so things like world bosses, quests, group activities, all that stuff meant something. And the thing about Skyforge is the developers are so tied up in making money that they don't even realize they sell themselves short. Hey, reality check, my.com. Did you guys know that if y'all make a catch-up system that actually makes it viable for players to get to the current content and run the harder things like the distortions and avatar, they'll probably purchase your pay-to-win weapons even more because they'll actually need them if they can get to the content that it's needed for. But I'm pretty sure my.com, they just don't have the brain power to think of that. I'm going to get another inbox message saying, well, just keep doing your dailies and running your directives and all that and your bastions and you'll get there eventually. Y'all don't have a decent catch-up system for a game with progression that never ends? And you're just going to keep throwing random things in the cash shop hoping that just, milks the money train? That the train just keeps going choo-choo off of... Like, they have to know that eventually people are going to get tired of this. That some type of change, some type of break in this loop has to occur. Because guess what? Not everyone's going to want to play Skyforge if we're still fighting demons wearing Generation 51 gear. I hate to break it to you, but that's just the grim reality of it. God. Ooh! You guys have no clue how fucking frustrating this is. I love this game, man. I want to support this game. But between this game and this dev team, they make doing that impossible. Whew, baby. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. Should I keep trying to ride it out with this game? Should I quit it? Because I just don't know what to do, but I am going to take a little break from it. I know that because it's frustrating me. And like this game yesterday when I saw the new invasion and everything, I was literally seconds away from punching a hole through my PS4 Pro. Like that's how pissed I was. But leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you everyone for watching. Smash that like button for me. Peace out. Take care. I'll see y'all in the next video.